What's up, dude? My name is Doogie, and welcome back to another video, the Monotonous Freak video, because it is late, in the day, and of course, I don't feel like freaking speaking that loud, so let's just use the nice, monotone, leafy voice for this video, guys. So, yeah, grab your Skittles, grab your cats, if you eat cat, I don't know, and, yeah, let's talk about today's subject of this video. The last 3 videos have done really well, and I must say, thank you guys so much for all the support on the past 3 videos. It's been amazing. I'm gonna keep this sort of trend going. Maybe it'll become our channel. I don't know. But yeah, today, guys, we're gonna be talking about a very interesting subject that you guys probably experience in your almost everyday lives. And notice I said almost. It is something called arachnophobia, or just basically the fear of spiders, or just spiders in general. So, let's talk about spiders, okay? Now, when it comes to spiders, there's just one thing we can all agree on. They are creepy, crawly, freaking weird creatures, okay? And it's really understandable why some people are so scared of them, because it's really hard to tell the difference between, let's say, like a black widow or a brown recluse, which are 2 of the deadliest spiders, which can kill you with a single bite, and your average harmless spider that if it bites you, at the most you'll get like a little infection or sick or something. It's hard to tell the difference between the two, which is why so many people are afraid of spiders. And there's actually a spider in Australia that there is no cure for it, and it's a deadly bite. It kills people. Like, that means that if you are bitten by this thing, you're going to die, because there's no cure, or there is, and they just can't get it to you fast enough. Pretty much so, almost anyone who's bitten by the spider will die. And yeah, if you were already terrified of going outside if you live in Australia, I'm sorry, I probably just made it worse. But yeah, seriously, it's a problem that people really do have to deal with, and when it comes to spiders, they're just weird, okay? It's just a weird world we live in when it comes to spiders, and yeah, I figured I'd talk about some of my own spider experiences and some of my closest friends and family spider experiences. Okay, so, I was at school one time, alright, because I will... This is back when I was in elementary school, which was not that long ago at all. I don't know why I made it sound like I was so much older than I am. I'm only going into the 7th grade, but still. Yeah, when I think it was 4th grade, okay? And, there was this, I was out in the parking lot, car line and whatnot, because I thought it was so cool. I mean, I'm in 4th grade, almost the oldest in the school. Yeah, now I'm back at square one at the bottom, but yeah, I thought it was so cool and all. Gosh, I freaking gas from eating the Highway 55. I'm sorry, the Andes, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. There was actually a black widow, and I knew what this spider was because I'd seen it before, and I'm like, yeah, if I ever see one, I'm gonna tell someone about it. Sure enough, I looked at the spider pretty closely. It's got the little hourglass-looking thing that was red, and I just immediately knew, oh, that's a black widow. I probably shouldn't even get near it. And I, of course, told I think either the principal or the janitor, and they took care of this spider. But, like, imagine if I was a dumb kid and didn't even know that this was a dangerous spider, and I'd sat there, and I could have gotten bit by this thing. Like, it would have been bad, okay? And, I mean, like, it was in a little crack and all, where it was just sort of, it had its web and it was hiding, and you had to, like, really bend down and look to see it. But, like, if I leaned my foot and it hit it, and it crawled on my freaking foot, and then it killed me, like, wouldn't that have been horrible, guys? Like, seriously. Yeah. So luckily that never happened. There was an experience though that my mom had where she was younger. This is back in like the 80s and whatnot, times were a little different. So she went to go put some shorts on, and of course there was a brown recluse in there, and it bit her. Luckily she's just fine, guys. Actually, she's not just fine. She's got another disorder nowadays with her freaking hands. That's for a topic for a whole nother video. But yeah, guys, she didn't die from it. She was just fine. I don't know the whole story. I just remember bits and pieces of it. But yeah, now you see what I mean. Spiders are really dangerous, okay? And it depends on what spider you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a dangerous enough spider, you can just die, man. And I know that this is not helping anyone with arachnophobia. And I'm really sorry, guys, that this is not going to help you if you have that fear. In fact, I recommend that you click off and don't go any further, because it's only going to get worse. There's this one sort of subclass or species of spiders that I don't think there's a single person on this planet that, isn't scared of, or, like, doesn't get a little shaky around. it's a tarantula, okay? Now, there's some people out there who, like, don't give a crap, and they're not scared of tarantulas, but most people, when they see a tarantula, just freak the heck out, and they're like, they just run, and I don't blame them. When you think of a spider that's almost as big as that can grow to be as big as your cat, it does sort of terrify you. And in fact, the thing that is kind of ironic is that most tarantulas' bites aren't actually that dangerous, and that's the funny thing about it, is because I think if you put a black widow and a tarantula, and you had somebody look at them who didn't know that, about their level of dangerousness, they would say that the tarantula is more deadly just because it's bigger and looks scarier. But in reality, it's actually not even close to as dangerous as that little freaking black widow. And I'm about to call it a freaking black recluse, which is not even a thing. I don't even know if it is a thing. Probably is, though. And then you have a spider species known as the wolf spider, which, when it bites you, I don't think it's deadly. I don't think it is. I think it gets you sick or something, but still. And the thing you have to realize is spiders don't actually bite humans that often. I mean, granted, yes, even a cornered rat will bite a cat, and that is an old saying, but it is true. If you do get, like, a spider cornered or whatever, it will bite you. Like, if you scare it enough, it'll bite you. But you have to realize that spider is just as scared as you are scared of it. Because it just sees this, like, titan or just this massive creature walking towards it. And, of course, it's terrified. It's going to run away. So, people, in conclusion, spiders, honestly, although they look freaking horrifying and like a freaking alien species of some kind, like an alien experiment gone wrong or something, you have to remember that unless you're dealing with a dangerous spider, they usually will not even harm you. Or, like, they'll harm you, yes, but, like, they're not that dangerous as people think they are. They're not like a one dead, like, freaking bite, instant death. Most of them aren't. There's very few species that are. And honestly, when it truly comes down to it, guys, if you're meant to die from a spider, you'll die from a spider. It really is. You really never know. All right. Something. Your fate. I feel like your fate is decided. If you're gonna die from something, you're gonna die from it, and you can't prevent that. So, don't be too worried about spiders, guys. And as terrifying as they are, just be cautious in this dangerous world, guys. That's enough depressing and morals. Let's just finish this video up. So anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I know it's a little interesting. But yeah, guys, should have blown up the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's shoot for 5 likes, though, because the last video got 7 likes. Thanks so much, guys. You're really cool. I'm gonna leave now before this video gets too embarrassing. Like the last video, it told about that story. Be sure to go check it out, guys. Peace, or whatever. Alright, bye.